Thistle especially couldn't consider defeat, not at home, to the bottom club. A Raith side without a victory to their name. Shaun Dennis in the dugout again for Rovers, but any hopes he had of keeping it tight and making a game of it were scuppered as early as the second minute, thanks to an exceptional strike. Manny Panther baring his teeth and mauling the Raith defence with a swift attack on the jugular. Thistle were obviously hoping to erase the bad memories of a 6-game run without victory. Jean-Yves attempt evidence of a shoot-on-sight policy. The loneliness of the long-distance coach. Dennis had been playing for Brecon until last week when he answered the call from his former club. He might have wished he hadn't, as his defence gave him a good idea as to why they've been leaking goals this season. And the best that can be said for this incident is at least Thistle didn't score. Derek Fleming's corner found David Berthelot in top form, the French keeper having one of his better days. But he was to be beaten a second time, 21 minutes played. Armand Oney and Thistle 2 up. Oney's first goal of the season, laid on by Kenny Milne, and finished nicely. Thistle by now were rampant, and you could only have feared for Rovers had Escalus been more accurate with his header. However, Raith improved in the second half, and Kenny Arthur brave in stopping Ebanda, but it's hard work being a Rovers fan these days. You feel their luck has to turn, but if it does, it'll be on another day. Despite the best efforts of Hamed Sakho, Arthur pushed away any thoughts of an improbable comeback. This might well be the game that turns things for Thistle. They'll certainly welcome a victory and have a couple of weeks to further sort things out. Derek Fleming close to a third. Expect big changes at Starks Park.
Very pleased, Katrina. I think the run we've had of late, losing so many a few games there over the September month, wasn't a great month for us, but we started October well.
We've tried to keep it as lively as can be. Obviously there is things going on in the background which I asked the players to put to one side and concentrate on the game. Who knows if they were concentrating elsewhere.
You put yourself in the Partick Thistle managerial chair, Ian. That was a badly needed victory, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good result for Derek there and Jerry, so they're delighted with the points that they took yesterday, but some cracking goals as well.
Yeah, some cracking goals. Let's have a look at them, Bill. The first one getting in from Manny Panther.
He's hit this really well. I mean, it's poor defending there, but he gets between the two of them. That's a fantastic strike. And right in the top corner, you can't get better than that. No keeper's going to save that.
You'll take one of those every week, won't you?
Yes, definitely. It's an unstoppable shot there, you know, and the goalkeeper's got no chance in that. You see, Bill's right. Bit poor defending, and same like on the second goal there as well.
But the full-back there has really been rolled easily, and he's not exactly Oney Coyle, but he's not. Thistle will take that Oney that time, eh?
Now, Oney or not, Raith Rovers have serious problems, Bill.
Yeah, it goes from bad to worse, Jim. I think the situation's really despicable at the moment, the way it's happened with Anelka and with the money. And OK, he's been removed for the coaching side, but he's still hanging, as Shaun Dennis says, he's hanging over the top of them. They'll appoint a manager soon, whether it's Gordon Dalziel, whether it's Terry Christie, who I think was at the game again yesterday. Paul Smith's now available, former Raith player, left Berwick yesterday. I just think somebody needs to get in, absolutely clear that place out and get back to basics and turn them back into a Kirkcaldy club again.
You feel sorry for Shaun Dennis, been just landed into that situation, don't you?
Totally, and quite impressed by him because he's come out yesterday and said what he thought, you know, in the papers this morning. I think I'll be the same tomorrow. He said what he thinks about the players that have been brought in. He doesn't think that they're good enough. He's saying players that 5 years ago wouldn't have got a sniff at Raith Rovers, you know, and it's not good enough.
He's scathing, and we'll hear more from him later. Let's get...
It's been upbeat. We've tried to keep it as lively as can be. Obviously there is things going on in the background which I asked the players to put to one side and concentrate on the game. Who knows if they were concentrating elsewhere.
What's the position of things as they stand at the club at the moment?
Well, I think they've received applications from people out of work wanting to be the manager. Until we get someone else in, I suppose I'll be caretaker until then.
Is that a job that you would want yourself?
No.
Not at all, that categorically? Was that just after today's performance?
No,
or
no, it's one I don't feel I'm ready for just yet, so we need someone with a lot more experience than me to steady the ship, really.
What he also said yesterday, Bill Leckie, was that it's going to take 5 years to turn this club around, whoever comes in.
Yeah, well, it's taken 10 years to ruin it. 10 years almost, you know, coming up in November to win the
Coca-Cola Cup.
And it's now an absolute shambles. I mean, I said my piece earlier on the whole Anelka thing. Again, I have to say I admire Big Sean's honesty. I don't want the job. It's very easy to get into that position and say, yep, give me the job. He knows it will take a bigger man, he's a big man, but a bigger man in terms of experience and in terms of strength in the dressing room to turn that round, because you've got a team there that are basically wasters.